Jaxson Dart, Skattebo won it all Thursday. Hearts of Giants fans, game versus Eagles. East Rutherford, and 5 nights ago, New York Giants teammates Jaxson Dart and Skattebo sat next to each other on a plane ride back to New Jersey. The rookies were leaving New Orleans following a frustrating 26-14 loss to the Saints, a game that, in Dart's mind, the Giants absolutely should have won. "We just kept telling each other we got each other. We're going to lay it all on the line each and every play for each other," Dart said. 5 nights later, nearly any time you glanced at the Giants sideline throughout the course of New York's Thursday night matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles, there was Skattebo, not far from Dart. They had meant what they said. Through 4 quarters, they had each other's backs. Through 4 quarters, they bulldozed their division rivals, bullying the Eagles, just as recent Giants teams had so often been bullied before, in a 34-17 rout. Through 4 quarters, Dart and Skattebo looked like the future of New York Giants football. After Thursday night's stunning victory, losing felt like a thing of the past, like something Dart and Skattebo would never allow to happen to the Giants, 2-4, and their fans again. Of course, they will lose again, but there's no way to escape the thought that Thursday's win felt transformative. Whether it is remains to be seen, but the victory felt like one of those moments where if things turn around, this will be the game Giants fans remember. And you can largely thank 2 rookies for that. Because something about Dart and Skattebo, both separately and together, has captured the imagination and hearts of Giants fans. Individually, Dart's calm confidence and fearless poise in the pocket seem to inspire belief that the Giants will soon emerge from their prolonged funk. At the same time, Skattebo, the battering ram personified, pushes and plows through defenders, injecting energy into the Giants and their fans. And then there's their friendship. From adjoining lockers to neighboring spots in stretch lines, the two appear to have quickly developed a kinship. Together, the 2 of them have ignited something within the Giants fanbase. And, apparently, on the Prime Video post-game show too. It's going to be a long time before the national audience forgets Skattebo ripping off his shirt with former NFL QB and Prime Video analyst Ryan Fitzpatrick in celebration of Thursday's win. And of course, like he'd been all game, Dart was right there, egging and cheering Skattebo on. That started early Thursday night, as Dart led the Giants on yet another first possession touchdown drive, running it into the end zone from 19 yards out. The Giants have now scored a touchdown on their first possession in 3 straight games for the first time since 2009. On the Giants' second offensive possession, Dart added another score to his ledger. This time, he bought enough time in the pocket for Wan'Dale Robinson to come uncovered, then he let the wide receiver do the rest, as Robinson slipped the tackle en route to a 35-yard score. From there, it was a Skattebo barrage. The Giants would score 3 more times, each of them on Skattebo runs. He notched a 4-yard score late in the first half to give the Giants a 20-17 lead they would never relinquish. He later followed that up with 1-yard scores in both the 3rd and 4th quarters to help seal the win for New York. Skattebo concluded his breakout night with 98 rushing yards and the 3 TDs on 19 carries, becoming only the 2nd rookie running back in franchise history to rush for 3 touchdowns in a game. Charlie Evans, 1971. On the 3rd one, Skattebo added a cartwheel to his signature backflip to celebrate. That's the thing you love about him, is he just loves football. Giants running backs coach, Ledell Betts, said last month. "He's got the energy. That kind of stuff, you can't really fake. You just have it." From start to finish Thursday, the football was fun, and Giants teammates were getting into Dart and Skattebo's contagious energy. Pass rusher Brian Burns said, "I hope that as they get older, they age well in this league, and they're going to make more calculated decisions," said Burns, who tallied 2 sacks to lead a sterling Giants defensive performance. But right now, hey man, go for it. In the 3rd quarter, the fun came to a brief halt after center John Michael Schmitz exited with a concussion. Austin Schlottmann replaced Schmitz, and aside from 2 penalties, it appeared to be a smooth transition, perhaps because the pair had worked together on the 2nd team throughout camp. "He's a dog," Schlottmann said of Dart. "Doesn't give up, fights his tail off to get first downs and just to win. Him and Scat had great days. However, Dart's big day did include one dramatic twist. In the third quarter, he took a significant hit from Eagles defender Patrick Johnson and remained on the ground. Dart eventually got up and jogged to the blue medical tent, where he was checked for a concussion, his third such check and clearance since the preseason. However, during the process, in a bizarre sideline showing, both Coach Brian Daboll and Skattebo popped into the tent to check in on the QB. Daboll later explained that he wanted to know whether and when Dart would return. "I was making sure that Jaxson wasn't hurting anybody in the injury tent," Skattebo said. "He's a dog. He wants to be back on the field. I knew going over there, I needed to calm down a little bit because I knew he was going to be on fire." That Giants drive ended with Russell Wilson in at QB, but as soon as Dart was cleared and back on the bench with his helmet, Skattebo was there waiting. By the fourth quarter, the energy hadn't wavered. If anything, it had reached a fever pitch. After cornerback Cordale Flott picked off Eagles QB Jalen Hurts, returning the interception 68 yards to the Eagles' 23-yard line, Skattebo grabbed Flott's jersey in celebration, along with a lot of curse words. Literally during the play, I was like, out route, and he jumps it and takes it back. And I'm like, all right, this is amazing, said Skattebo, who scored his third TD after that interception. "You know, I was feeling it for him, because I know how good that felt for him." The Eagles' next possession ended in another turnover, as Dane Belton knocked the ball out of running back A.J. Dillon's hands, allowing Drew Phillips to recover at the Giants' 37-yard line. From there, the Giants imposed their will on the Eagles, running 12 plays to drain the final 6 minutes, 50 seconds off the clock, and secure their second win of the season. Coming off a short week, instead of answering for their mistakes once more, the pair of rookies got to relish in their successes in front of a home crowd. In the final seconds of regulation, Dart knelt once more to seal the win, while Skattebo flipped in the air in celebration. In the craze of the post-game field madness that comes with beating an NFC East rival for the first time in 8 attempts, a horde of cameras had to decide which players to follow around in the madness. After finishing one of his media obligations, Dart made sure to pop over to his friend's interview. They screamed at one another and rubbed each other's heads together.